What's going on, guys? Unofficial Lego here. Hope you're all doing well. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a little bit of cleaning up here in the Lego City. Things I feel like are just getting a little messy. I've been placing a few things here on the city as a whole. There's a spaceship over here. This is actually part of the Death Star. It came with a miniature TIE fighter. I think it was a 4+ set. A droid carrier is over here in the middle of the road. Yeah, and the pick a brick cup there. And yeah, I just feel like things are starting to get out of control and a little messy here, especially right here. I feel like this is kind of like a main landing platform almost, like, you know what I'm saying? Where I just place down things that I want to integrate into the city. So that's also another work in progress. And also this is one of my most prized possessions. A working ATM machine I have to fix. I have to put a rubber band here. And I'll show you how I'll show you guys how that works actually later on in the video once I actually get that fixed and up and running. So that there is for one thing that I definitely want to do in today's video here. Another thing I think I want to do here is, unfortunately, I think the time has come. I think we're gonna have to get rid of the this airport right here, so to speak. I think that's gonna have to go away. Maybe. I'm not completely sure. Don't 100% quote me on that or anything as of right now, because we very well could do the same thing over here. And what is that thing? I want to bring the train track into the city, guys. It feels dead. There, I said it. It just feels dead as of right now in the overall city, and I've tested it, of course, in a previous video where I tried to, of course, the original plan was to have the tracks go off from here and then go all the way over here where our shelves are, which I did clean up. I'll show you guys that actually maybe in a separate video, but I do think they look really, really great. Yeah, I'll show that off in a little bit of a different video, of course, in the future here. But yeah, it was to integrate it so that the train track would go all the way over there from the city, all the way over here, where we would then have the airport and the zoo, is what I was thinking. However, that just didn't work, especially with our type of train that we have, seeing that it's a more flatter type of train, and any type of bump in, I guess, the road there and the tracks would just kind of completely offset it, and it would get stuck, actually. Unless I take like a piece of wood, which I might do if I can find something that's long enough, and just literally take it from like here. I don't even think it would work, actually, just thinking about it, because I'd have to like screw it into here, and then it would run all the way down over to here and kind of go smooth. It would make it a whole lot smoother. I just don't think I would actually like that idea, because I feel like it would just be too obvious, I feel like, and not really blend in all that much. It would take up a lot of space right here. I've got a black, shelf right here. No, not shelf, but drawers right here. And same thing right here, white ones down there. So, and it would really interrupt that, and we'd have to move that around. So I just don't think that whole idea is really going to work, at least as of right now. And I might as well set up the train into the overall city and have some fun with it. I mean, it's not like we have to, have it going over there. But, yeah. That there, guys, is really our mission here, our goals here for the next couple of room updates here throughout the span. I don't really want to necessarily do this all in one single update, or I guess, yeah, one day or anything like that. I mean, Rome wasn't built in a day. So to speak. So essentially planning out as of right now what we're gonna have to do is everything for the most part on this side, on the street right here, is just gonna have to be pushed in. It's gonna have to all be pushed in here a little bit. And I'm thinking here as well, because I'll be honest with you guys, I'm absolutely in love with just this little corner over here. The way that this comes off the end, Sesame Street kind of matches up with it perfectly with hoppers there, or hoopers, whatever. And then there's also the mansion right here from Scooby-Doo that's right behind it. It just lines up also perfectly, in my opinion. I mean, maybe something else could go right here, maybe, like something small, but it honestly just lines up so perfectly, I think. It's really just something I don't want to interrupt all that much, and I think if I was to scoot these forward, then I'd have to scoot the mansion forward too to kind of make it stay aligned with it. And the other thing is, with the city, when we had it previously set up here with the train, it didn't go into the residential area whatsoever, really, at all. So that's kind of got me thinking here. I think we might have to take out the Hobbit hole over there. And if not that, maybe the Minecraft area? I really highly doubt that. So I'm looking at the Hobbit hole as of right now, and then the airport probably for most surely. It's honestly one of the weakest points of the city overall as a whole. It just doesn't look good at all. It feels very out of place. And even then, it's just not detailed really whatsoever as of what's going on here. It's just a bunch of like people that work at the airport, of course, but there's only one helicopter because that's all that's really room, you know, there for. So that's kind of that. I think it's really just time to, I guess, just take it out and move on with it. And then that furthermore can allow us to scoot this all forward, about down. And, you know, just sitting here and thinking about it, part of the problem with our Lego City is, for one thing, I already know for a fact, at least until I move out into my own house, which is, I feel like it's going to be like 2 years, a good 2 years, seeing that I'm 17 right now. Hopefully by 19 or 20 or something like that in the near future, I'll be moved out and have my own house. I highly want to avoid an apartment. That's honestly something to talk about in a whole different video, honestly, at that, as of what plans I would have for any of that. It's just so far out into the future, I really don't even want to talk about it because it's just so far out there and there's really no point in talking about it. But really, to sum it up, with the city as of right now, I don't really want to expand it anymore unless it's a simple folding table, which I do have. However, it would leave a droop. It goes down lower. It goes down to like about here even at that. So it's really quite a droop. And I think that would be the only time I would actually ever really do something like that. And even then, I'm not completely sure what would even happen with anything over here on this display, any of these shelves, any of this, honestly. Anyway, point being is that I don't really have any plans, at least as of right now, to expand onto our Lego City table-wise by adding in more tables or anything like that until I move out into my own place. Now, don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean that it couldn't happen because, like I had mentioned, I do have an empty white folding table that very well could be put right here. The problem is that it would stick out so long. I feel like it would just stick out so long, all the way over here. And yeah, you guys are getting quite a sneak peek at this. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. I actually might post that video before I post this one, but yeah, it looks good. I'm really happy with it. Being that it is a 6-foot table, it would come all the way out, all the way over here, guys. Hey there, guys, back at it with a little bit of an update here, updating you guys with some of the progress here that we do have in the Lego City. As you guys can already see here, I've cleaned up a major portion right here in the front half, as where I do so-called put stuff to be put away here almost. So right here is actually the Series 15 minifigures. I do believe I'm missing the astronaut, although I do have his flag, and I remember getting quite a few of those when that one was coming out. I think I also found the astronaut, but without his helmet, so I'd have to take a look around. If he's not there, then he might be over here on this table, where it's even more stuff that must be put away into the city, actually, besides the Bionicle. But the rest of the stuff, for the most part, is here on this table. Will probably end up in the city at some point in time, hopefully in the near future. Aside from all of that, I do have a little, I don't know, like a little dog wedding or something going on here. I don't even know. I absolutely love these little dog pieces, though. Let's focus in real quick. Yeah, you guys get it though. They're really cute. The only problem is I really don't have anywhere to put these guys, I guess, unless I want to swap that out and have a little dog wedding or something going on. Yeah, that probably won't happen. So I'm just probably going to put this on a case or something like that, the shelf or something like that. Not really completely sure on that as of right now. The minifigures here, I think I'm going to put in a Pick-a-Brick cup as of, you know, for the time being, until I can get all their accessories and everything all sorted away and taken care of. He's missing a wing and his sword. He's missing a crutch. They're missing just, you know, little accessories here and there. So that there is a problem. And I'll get them these little black pads, unless of course I am able to put them on just normal studs right here on like base plates and that type of thing. So we'll have to see how that goes. Another thing I don't really want to forget about, and I do want to do in the future, is get rid of this honestly horrendous DC display. It deserves justice, honestly. You know, not to really quote the movies or the comics or anything like that, but I just really don't like this overall display. I think it just should go somewhere else, or maybe we should have something else up here. For new displays, you know, kind of speaking of that, I have a new police department display going on down here. This whole area here was completely empty. We have now one of the police chiefs with his dog, a bunch of criminals or prisoners that are having a little bit of an inspection here with a bunch of cops around them and stuff. And I also added this guy up here by that control center, and then I also added this dude kind of just, I don't know, browsing and keeping watch on the jail cells there, so that's kind of nice right there. The other scene here that I had added was criminals breaking into the museum. This guy's hollering down to this guy and yelling at him to do something. I really don't know. Maybe I can add them some accessories or something like that. Give him a crowbar or something. Airport is still here, so probably in the next video it will probably be gone and go away. And also, before I forget, I did add one more construction worker over here. Not really a huge deal, but thought I'd mention it. Thought it's worthy. And yeah, this airport here is probably going to go away. I want to put it somewhere, maybe keep it in some sort of tact, although it's really all just base plates. And I think I would like to use this gray base plate here, actually, and take this and use it for this little stormtrooper army right here, or maybe even better yet, put our clone army on top of this base plate right here. Might be even better. Of course, guys, we're going to continue to keep you updated here with our Lego City, our Lego Room, and Lego News. So do be sure you guys are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss any of that, and hit that notification bell so you're notified when a new video does come out. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it, as it really does help with the channel, and check out our Instagram on official Lego for more Lego related content, guys. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and peace out.